everyone, the Flying Scotsman here, and welcome to this video. Now, a couple of videos ago, you saw me unboxing an iPhone. Now, this iPhone was for Izzy, my quarantine buddy. Today, got something for me. Now, my contract is up for renewal, and so I decided that I wanted a new tablet, well, a new main tablet, something to replace the Dell with. The Dell actually having just died this morning. Well, not died per se, so much as the battery now, the charging circuit has went slightly, I think the technical term is fuckety bye. Anyway, but so what we have here is its replacement. I mean, yes, I did order this before I knew that this had decided it wanted to play silly. The Dell is actually in the background. It's here. But yeah, the Dell Venue, it's been a good tablet to me. It's just a shame that the charging circuit has decided it wants to expire. So, let's get on with unboxing this, well, its replacement. So, who's ready for the new tablet? Well, I am. But, yep, I got a shipping notice. So, are we all ready? Da-da, da-da, da-da. So, what we have here, ladles and jelly spoons, is my very own iPad. Yeah, that's what it is. It's an iPad. Small A, so it's pronounced E. Obviously. And I've just thrown a SIM card at myself. Why not? So, yep, here's a Vodafone SIM card. So, what iPad is this? Well, I guess it's the, I'm kind of hoping it's a 4G model, because if it isn't, then I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to put this. So, anyway, let's have a wee look at the box. Let's appreciate it. It's a space grey iPad. So the Apple logo is space grey. Remember on Izzy's iPhone how it was rose gold? Ooh, fancy. Now, time was, I believe the iPad box would actually have a picture of the iPad on it. Like the home screen and everything. But no, you just get a picture of the side profile. Of the right side, obviously. And so yeah, anyway, I think I've stalled enough, and the box has been a bit it's got a bit biffed here and wee bit squished there, so hopefully the contents are okay. There we go. So this is shrink wrapped, because obviously it is. Now this iPad is a 7th gen, 128 gig version. There you go. 128 gig iPad, 7th generation. Wi-Fi and cellular. Nice. I'm getting a new phone as well, so I am going to be replacing the Galaxy S9. That's not due till tomorrow, so, well, at the time of recording this video. So, yeah. I'll just let it slide out, and there we go. Look at this. Ooh, swish! So, it's like with the iPhone. The unboxing experience is part of the Apple experience. So what you have is this wee tab. You pull it, and out comes your iPad. Nice. And what you do, you take the tab, and then you just unfold that, and then you peel this away, and there you have an iPad. So, what does this iPad have? Well, you can tell it's the 4G version, the cellular version, because it has this black strip. Now, if we take a look at the Wi-Fi only iPad, you can see that, if I can just get it out of its case. See if I can do that. Well, not without too much effort, but there is no strip. I don't know if you can see through the blue, but there is no. And this is an iPad I've actually borrowed from the office because I was doing some work with it. But anyway, back to this one. Seems to be a wee bit thicker, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But what we have, can give you the old tour. What we have on the top is the headphone socket, which you don't get on an iPhone. The black strip, I think that must be the antenna for the cellular. Power button, also the lock button. On the right side, you've got volume up, volume down, and then here you have that place like where your SIM card goes or somewhat like. On the bottom we have stereo speakers and the lightning port. And then on the other side we have this, I think this is for docking to a keyboard. Also on the top you have a microphone. On the front you have your front facing camera, your display, your home button. And on the rear of the device you have a rear facing camera and then your ubiquitous Apple logo, because of course you do, of course you have the Apple logo. Anyway, let's just plop that there for a moment. What I need to do is there will be a some kind of pin for liberating the SIM card slot. Oh, and some Apple stickers. I guess you still get those then. Where is that? Where's that pen thing? Right, okay. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. I will look for it in the bits of paper. This iPad. It's right. Oh, there it is. I seem to lose it. So to liberate it, just push on these two tabs and then you can pull that out. Now what we need to do is we need to extract the SIM card. Now because this is a nano SIM, this SIM card can either be a mini SIM, micro SIM or nano SIM. You just got to push the correct bit out. So let's do that now. First of all, I think I'll get the mini SIM. And then see if I can just get the nano SIM. There we go. What I'll do is I can pop this back in with the iPad. But there we go, here is the nano SIM. Now, next thing I need to do is grab this iPad. And then I need to get this pen and then just poke it into there, and there we go. It's freed that. Excellent. Now, if I were to know what I'm doing, I would put the SIM card in like so, and then I would just put the SIM card tray, if you will, back into here. Right. All systems go. So let's power this thing up for the first time. And we see an Apple logo. Das ist ein Apfel! Look at das Apfel! Excellent. Hello. Hola. Hello. Bonjour. Ni hao, I think. Or is that konnichiwa? Konnichiwa. I don't know. Hello. No guten Tag. Anyway, so press the home button, you get to select your language, English, country or region, United Kingdom. Now hopefully this iPad will still be in support when Scotland gains its independence. So when I'm installing iPadOS 13.4.2 right, anyway. Okay, so quick start. I could tap my iPhone against this iPad to set it up quickly. Right, I don't have that yet. So, set up the wireless network. Let me do this. I can take care of this. Okay, may take a few minutes to activate your iPad. Data and privacy. This icon appears when an Apple feature asks to use your personal information. It's fine. Touch ID. I will set that up just now. Place your finger. Rest your finger on the home button repeatedly. I like that. Place your finger, lift your finger, place your finger, lift your finger, place your finger, lift your finger, place your finger. There we go. Adjust the grip. Keep going to capture the edges of your print. Complete. Okay, I want to make a passcode. Don't restore apps or data. Now I get to put my Apple ID in. Upgrade your account security. Apple uses two-factor authentication to ensure that you are the only person with access to your Apple ID. When you sign in on any new device, we will verify your identity using either one of your devices or your phone number. Okay, so we're just setting things up. I've just got to abide by the terms and conditions. So it still may take a few minutes to set up my Apple ID. So the last iPad I had, some of you may remember, I had an iPad 2 back in 2012, and I've got to tell you, I loved it. Really, absolutely loved it. I find it quite interesting how they've kept with the home button. The iPad's not changed anywhere near as much as the iPhone. So enter iCloud. Oh, James. Yeah. Do I remember my iCloud security code? Well, it's doing something. Okay, I think that's it working. Keep up to date on your iPad. Keep your iPad up to date. Okay, location services, I want to enable those. And I would like to enable Find My iPad as well, I think. Apple Pay, you know what? We'll set that up later. Siri? I don't want to set up Hey Siri. Do not share audio recordings. Set up later. Don't use analytics. Quick access to the dock, and it's showing me how I can quickly access the dock. Switch between recent apps. Quickly access the control center. Welcome to iPad. And there we go. What's new message? Sign in with iMessage. I remember getting rid of my old iPhone and having to delete my phone number from iMessage because it was I couldn't receive messages on my Samsung when someone texts me from an iPhone. So what I can do now is I can put together an Apple charger, and I'll show you how to do it if you're following at home, kids. First of all, you've got the plug. So again, you've got a wee tab that you just remove, and there you go. Take the plastic off of it, and then you put that back in the box because you want to keep all of this stuff because it's an Apple device, special. Now you've got the big bit that actually charges. Might get another one of these because apparently you can use them with your iPhone and it charges a lot better than the standard iPhone charger. Number of years I've had iPhone chargers just floating about because I knew that people had them. But, sir, can I get a charge for my iPhone? I need better. Of course you can get a charge for your iPhone. Yeah, so I've probably given the game away. I'm getting an iPhone SE as well, the 2021, with my new contract. So what you do is you slide it to unity, push it to unity, and there you go. You've got unplug. And then you have an cable, which is quite good. Looks like you get a nice bit of length of cable. I don't know, dubbing inappropriate on top of that. Why do I say these things? Okay. I'm expecting an iPad case tomorrow and a braided cable. So, there we go. Got the charger sorted out and the iPad. I put a code in and I'm not going to tell you what I put. Okay, so, yep, that's worked. Says Vodafone UK. And we've got signal and we've got Wi-Fi and the iPad's up and running. So, what I'm going to do now is set up the accessibility. I'll show you how to do that. So in order to set up all your accessibility stuff, what I would suggest is go to accessibility, display and text size, bold text, larger text, so I can scale that to basically anything I want. I quite fancy that. I could even do that. Wow, that is actually larger than I ever expected. I'm really quite impressed. Actually, this is why I went back to Apple, because I was having some issues with Android apps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run software update and install iPadOS 13.4.1. Something that I would suggest that people set, though, on your accessibility, if you're planning to use things like GarageBand and you want the magnifier, what I would suggest, Assistive Touch allows you to use your iPad if you have difficulty touching the screen or if you require an adaptive accessory. You've got haptic touch. Quite good. A few people may know this, but actually iOS has mouse support for alternative augmentative devices. You know, things like, you know, if you had one of the several mouse alternatives from Praetorian Technologies, go check them out, seriously. Like the trackball or even the joystick mouse, you could connect this to your iPad using Bluetooth, or I think even a USB adapter, which you can get, and there you go. You're up and running. You can use your iPad with the mouse, with a joystick. Really good. Apple really are second to none on accessibility. I mean, as much as I don't like some of the restrictions you get with their iOS or macOS devices now, I will say excellent with accessibility. Seriously. And I always have done. I mean, this is why I have Macs in the past. Some of you, you'd have to go way back to the very start of my channel to remember me with Macintoshes. That's or Apple Macs. Just to annoy everyone in America. Apple Mac. Yeah. I had Apple Macs. Very much like them. I mean, I wasn't like somewhat one of those people who grew up on Macs. It was more something that I kind of got into in 2007, but kind of got out of in 2012 when I had no money. And I was just finding that the Mac was getting a bit old and unworkable and what have you. Should have kept the MacBook Pro. All I need to say. Anyway, accessibility. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That's a lot of... Yeah, that's a lot of messages. Okay. Apple TV remote. Nice. So, accessibility. Home button. Press and hold to speak Siri. Yep. Rest finger to open. I could do that if I wanted. So, without having to press it, I could just rest my finger on it. And it would just... open the iPad. Guided access. Keeps the iPad in a single app and allows you to control which features are available. No, I don't want that. That's a hell of a lot that I'm going to have to... Accessibility shortcut. That's what I want. And I want Zoom. So, let me show you how that works. Zoom's not on right now, but I've triple tapped the home button. Zoom in. Choose region. Full screen zoom. And there we go. And I could show Zoom controller if I wanted to. hide controller. There we go. And then triple tap to turn it off. So it's a lot cleaner than it was in iOS 8. I know that much. iOS 8, just total mess. But here you go. So, how is that update getting along? Just how is that update getting along? Well, about 58 seconds remaining. Nice. And I've got warranty till Cinco de Mayo next year. But I could also go for Apple Care Plus coverage. How much extra is that? Just how much would I be talking? £69. That's not bad, actually, I guess. Because Apple Care is really quite good to have. So yeah, this is a 128 gig model. Nice. I mean, could have got the 256, but couldn't afford it, really. So at least I'm not stuck with a 32 or a 64. Because my last iPad I had, it had 16 gigs. And that wasn't enough. iPadOS 13.4.1 introduces support for mouse and trackpad with iPad for greater precision and for navigating the system with multi-touch gestures, and adds iCloud Drive folder sharing from the Files app and new Memoji stickers. This update also contains bug fixes and improvements. So, ladles and jelly spoons, there you have it. An iPad. Absolutely fantastic. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you will all join me for my next one. Cheery bye.